Pisces, hello and welcome to your March 1st through the 15th, 2021 uh, uh, 5-card tarot card general reading for this time period. First of all, happy birthday to all fellow Pisces. I'm a Pisces myself, so happy birthday to everybody and hope everything is going well for you. As you know, this is a 5-card overall energy general tarot card reading for this time period. It's a general reading for the larger collective of Pisces, and it is intended for informational purposes. If the information fits, that's great. If it doesn't resonate with you, or parts of it doesn't resonate, that's totally understandable. Let it go. It is a general reading. To save time, I've already shuffled the cards and asked for the universe's guidance. And as the cards that were discarded during the shuffle are in the order that the cards are being read for the time frame. If you want more information about the 5-card tarot card general reading, please look at the description below, and I'll give you a little more in-depth information. And next, please, if you would like to support my channel, please like the video, and please click subscribe to my channel. It helps the YouTube algorithms in order for YouTube to market the channels to a wider audience. But in brief, the first card represents the overall energy of your past influences that were significant within the last few months, up to 6 months. In some cases, the overall energy for the collective of Pisces may have resolved itself. In other cases, it could still be lingering. The second card represents the overall energy for your present time frame, for your present energies during this time frame. The third card represents the energies for your future energies, things that are on the cusp or are about to appear before you. The fourth card represents your challenges, energies. These are going to be things that possibly will be coming up and that you will need to address. Typically, they're not negative things, but they usually are presented as choices that you can make using your own free will of which direction that you choose to go. And the fifth card here represents the overall outcome energies for this time frame. These are things that you have are coming to a close or have completed or will be completing. So, in our past influences, we have a major arcana card, and this is the Wheel of Fortune card. Sorry for the glare. And this is representing, during this time frame, your past influences. So, angel and spirit guides, please help us understand for Pisces why the Wheel of Fortune is showing up in their past influences during this time frame, please, for the collective of Pisces. Okay. Well, as I said, the Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana card, and this is in general, a very good card. It represents an energy for many Pisces that the wheel is always turning, in a figurative speak, but life is always in a constant sort of flux and always in a constant change. And you know, I think for some Pisces who were experiencing challenges in up to the last 6 months, understand that very well, that it was a challenging will during that period. In the past influences, that energy was there, and if for the Pisces that the challenges were affecting it, the Wheel of Fortune shows up that even though you had a challenging time, you were going to get through it. And I think for those Pisces who are having challenging times, are getting through it and are doing much better than what they were as they were in the beginning of 2020 or even the middle of 2020. For the Pisces that were doing, everything was going great last year and were just the opposite of that. Remember, there's two fishes. For the the Pisces that was going, everything was wonderful, and even going better than what you even expected, then the Wheel of Fortune energy basically is the message that things will return back to normal. So if you were not doing so well and had challenges, it was a message that things will get better. If you were doing above and beyond that you normally do, and feeling super great, then things will return to normal, to where your normal is. That's the overall energy there. It's The Wheel of Fortune also reminds you, and I think most Pisces get this already. It's known as a wheel of karma, and it reminds us of what goes around comes around. So it's that message of be kind and be a loving person to others, and they will be kind and loving to you. If you're mean and nasty, and you're going to get mean and nasty in return. So for Pisces, if you were manifesting and wanting happiness and abundance to change a challenging situation for you last year, it was you were manifesting positive juju in many ways. And for those that sent out sort of the laws of attraction, of positivity attracts positivity, I feel that the energy I'm getting is that the universe was listening to you. Keep in mind that things don't occur overnight and instantly. It's a process, and some things that we have to work on our own, or help the process. But the universe was listening, and again, for Pisces who didn't don't understand the laws of attraction and want to learn more about it, there's tons of videos on YouTube about laws of attraction. It's definitely worth looking into, and I highly recommend it. For many Pisces, the overall energy that I'm picking up is in the past influences, is that with the Wheel of Fortune being in your past influences, it was the universe's way of asking you to be optimistic and to have faith in the universe, and that the universe will take care of you in the best situation possible. If you put in a little meditation and visualization, that can help reinforce your intention, and can help bring sort of an increased abundance, whatever that it means to you. It could bring better fortune and prosperity to you. And in turn, with that little bit of work and that positive attitude of laws of attraction, your life for some Pisces, turned to more positive directions than what you were going in. And it allowed you to grow and to expand. In some cases, it opened up your mind to all sorts of synchronicities and signs from the universe. There was an energy of faith and destinies behind you, and that positive things can happen for many Pisces, and I'm picking up the energy that did occur for many. And other, air, in some cases, for the Wheel of Fortune, is that if Pisces, if you had that energy that you had to be in control, and you required stability, I mean, like hanging on with your knuckles, then the Wheel of Fortune presented you a sort of a shock to your system, and in this case, that energy of the Wheel of Fortune and your past influences was suggesting that factors outside your control are influencing your situation, and it's the universe's way of sort of dishing up whatever it pleases, and in some cases it could have been unpredictable and unnerving, and it could have been challenging for you, but the learning lesson and the energy behind this was that to help you get through the process, and that to understand that no matter which way the wheel turns, it's impossible to try and change it. Sometimes you just have to accept what's happening, and adapt, and in many cases address what is not working or what's been challenging for you, and just release it and let it go. Because it's not serving you, and that's when that sort of change process begins with the universe. For many, understand that in the past influences, the Wheel of Fortune can be a critical turning point for many in their lives. In some cases, opportunities that you could never imagine are going to be suddenly available to you, or coming towards you, and this was an energy that if you could work through any challenges, that you're going to make some significant change in your life. And in some cases, it may be even unsuspected or unfamiliar. But the energy that was presented to most Pisces was an invitation to turn things around, and to take an entirely new direction in your life. And this could have been a career change, a relationship change, a better understanding of yourself, or a realization. And the key here for many Pisces was the more you tune into your intuition and allow the universe to guide you, the better your outcomes are going to be and became. So in our present energy, we have the Princess of Swords, and other tarot cards, it's called the Page. We have the Princess of Swords in the, sorry, again, that glare, I can't figure out how to get rid of it. Is in the upright position, and this is in our present energy. So, angel and spirit guides, please help us understand for Pisces why the Princess or Page of Swords is in our current present presiding energies, please, for this time period. Okay. Well, we understand. Excuse me. We understand that the pages or the princes, uh, they are, particularly the Page or Princess of Swords is a card that represents energy. It represents passion and enthusiasm. With this card showing up in the collective of Pisces energy during their present time, this present energy from March 1st through the 15th, there's I'm picking up there's going to be the energy where many Pisces are busting out and bursting with new ideas and wanting plans for their future. And there is a sense of excitement in something that you're wanting to start or continue to start pursuing. And this could be, a new approach. It could be learning something new. It could be changing and redefining a habit that you have or something that you're doing, and how do you spend your time. And there is a little bit of a challenge, because the challenge that you're going to be faced, Pisces, with this is that can you keep it up, whatever it is. So as with all pages in the tarot card decks, they are an energy about beginning something that's promising. It's and also seen as messenger cards in many ways. So if you need something else to follow through, and something that you're working on looks promising, and you want to follow through with it, the key here is to follow through with it and keep up with the pace, because good things will happen. I understand too that the Page of Swords here typically is emerging in your present energy, is because, again, for many Pisces, you are exploring a new way of thinking. Again, that new idea, there's a new perspective of something, or a new knowledge, or a new technique. This is about a time to use your curious mind, and there's a thirst for understanding and gaining knowledge. And you're wanting to look at something with a fresh perspective, and a fresh way of thinking about something. You could also be asking lots of questions and gathering as much information as you can to help you make an informed decision. It's really an exploratory phase right now, this energy, and not necessarily something that you're mastering. In some cases, Pisces, you may be prone to making a few mistakes along the way, and don't beat yourself up about it. This is about using your curious nature, and to explore and learn from your hiccups and slip ups, because we don't learn any other way. The swords in the tarot deck also represent communication, and with the Page of Swords here in your present energy, I'm picking up that many Pisces are exploring a different way of expressing yourself, particularly with others, and identifying a different way to communicate your ideas and opinions. In some cases, Pisces, you may be drawn to public speaking, wanting to write a book or a blog or a podcast, or using technology differently, or being vocal in other sort of social media. You're going to find that in many cases, Pisces, you're a natural communicator, and you're ready to take the next step and to share a message that you may have to the world, or whatever boundaries that you are wanting to share in. And again, the energy I'm picking up is that it's still an exploratory phase for many Pisces. And when you're ready to take the next step, you're going to find, and you're going to be open to sort of new ways of expressing yourself and discovering really where your inner talents lie. I think for some Pisces, if you're looking for a sign to move ahead with some sort of new project, the Page of Swords here is an energy that says go for it, and to understand that yes, there's going to be challenges, and with with whatever you choose. And in many cases, not everyone may be thrilled with your choices, but when it comes down to it. But what's critical here is that you need to follow your passions, Pisces, and you need to go where your true energy lies. Um, this particular page of swords in this energy, in your present energy, is encouraging you to move forward and to get the wheels in motion. And if you think about it, that sort of ties into the past card of your wheels of fortune and your past influences. So it's basically saying you're on target. um, and despite any sort of challenges or setbacks that might stand in your way, you'll get through them. um, the 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 Page of Swords I'm picking up also is representing an energy in your relationships with a person, that with a person who's exploring their ability to communicate and share ideas and gather information. Um, in some cases, Pisces, you may have your moments with this person, and as the swords card in general, this is about being able to express any sort of appropriately level of tension or conflict. And sometimes this bundle of energy may come that you receive may be too much for you, or too much to handle, or too harsh. Um, if you're dealing with someone who's more abrupt in their communication to you, um, you're going to find that give yourself a break, and give yourself a break from this person, and allow yourself to return to this person with a new set of fresh eyes. In other words, um, don't take it personal necessarily, um, and don't focus too much on it. This person I'm picking up that is important to you has um, a lot to share with you, and they may not be sharing it in their best possible way, and they may not be communicating how you want them to, and perhaps they're not as experienced in how to communicate. But what I'm picking up is that this person, this stronger external person, um, may have something to teach you about yourself. So the message here that I'm picking up in this case for some Pisces is that just you need to stay open to their enthusiasm and what they have to offer, and sometimes want your sensitivity in the message and not take it personal. And it's a good sign. That's what I'm picking up, and that could be hard for some Pisces to understand that, but be patient and see where it goes, and it could be a good thing for you. In our third card, this is our future energies, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. However, we have the Seven of Pentacles is in our upright position, right there. So, angel and spirit guides, please help us understand why the Seven of Pentacles is in the upright position for our Pisces during this time period and for their future energies. Okay, well, Pisces, your future energies, things are on the cusp. Understand that the Seven of Pentacles is going to show you, Pisces, that that you understand probably more than any other sign, the value of putting your time and energy into long-term rewards, and you're wanting or you're having a strong desire to invest in sustainable results, and this could be sustainable job, or sustainable income, or sustainable relationships that are in for the longer haul and have meaning. You're not necessarily, Pisces, looking for quick wins and quick interactions. You want to make sure, I'm picking up that where you're putting your attention, you're doing in the right areas, and you're not wanting to waste your time and effort on tasks and people that aren't going to deliver any value to you. With this card, the Seven of Pentacles showing up in your future energies at this time. See this Pisces as an invitation to step back from your day-to-day operations, and it's an opportunity to look at the larger picture. It's encouraging you to celebrate what you have created and assess your progress where you are today, particularly if you had challenging times in the last 6 months. If you have succeeded and brought yourself back up to some sort of sense of normalcy, then reward that, because it's a wonderful thing. You know, you also want to, on matters of the heart, you want to really put your heart and soul into something that's not that or you don't want to put your heart and soul into something that isn't going to reap any sort of rewards for you, or any positivity, or something. And that's not in a selfish way. It's just that you're looking for meaning, and something that's sustainable meaning. And you're addressing basically of people and situations that are no longer serving you. Do you let them go, or do you not put so much focus and attention onto it? Um, yeah, I think the energy I also pick up for many Pisces, that if you've been working hard and you feel like you've been putting this extra energy into something that was challenging, and particularly in the last few months, I'm picking up that, the project or the person or the energy that you've been putting into is going to come to a complete cycle here. And I'm picking up that there's encouragement from the universe to feel assured that your hard work is going to pay off, and it's going to benefit in some sort of financial or other tangible rewards for the effort that you put in. But keep in mind, Pisces, that sometimes the Seven of Pentacles indicates and the opposite direction, where you might be feeling more frustration because the results are very slow. So if you've been waiting for some sort of action or some kind of decision, and it's been taking for a long period of time, and understandably your frustration is not feeling very good. In this case, the universe is basically just going to say to you that you need to have patience. Um, Recognize the progress that you've attained at this point, and even if whatever the outcome hasn't come out or hasn't resulted at this time frame, that that keep optimistic. Um, Understand there's no guarantees. Uh, be mindful and be grateful, and focus on your present, and do what you can with what you have right now, and don't focus on things that haven't occurred yet or that you're waiting for. There's no sense rushing it, and no sense putting that energy into it. The universe will take care of it when it's ready to take care of it, and just trust that. In your challenges in energies, you have the Two of Swords here, and it is in the upright position. So angel and spirit guides, please help us understand for our Pisces why the Two of Swords is in an upright position in their challenging positions during this time frame, please. Okay, well, Pisces, the overall energy I'm picking up with your challenges, with the Two of Swords indicating in the energy for Pisces, is some are facing a challenging decision, and the energy is that for some Pisces you're unclear about which options you want to take, and I'm picking up that the possibilities of either option are equally good, and they could also be equally bad. But the energy that's really there is that you're having a challenge just deciding which one it will have the best outcome for you, and you're going to be challenged to really dig into your inner core, and to be able to weigh the pros and cons of each one of these decisions that you or choices that you need to make, and to do so with a conscious judgment. This is an energy that's encouraging you, Pisces, to use both your head, which is your mind and your intellect, and also to use your heart, which is your feelings and your intuition. You need all four, and this will help guide you to the path that's most in alignment with your higher self, and that's really the decision that you want to have the outcome with. Um, it it's one of these things that, if you're feeling stuck in some sort of situation, or you're feeling stagnant in making a decision, you may need to sort of take off this, metaphorical sort of blindfold, because the answers may be right in front of you. You're just not necessarily overlooking them, or subconsciously overlooking them, because in some cases you may just mean you may be missing or lacking information to make the right decision. It's a possibility that you're missing something, such as you haven't assessed what the threats or potential risks are, what the challenges are, what could be, and can you get through those challenges. You might need to address alternative solutions, or look at critical pieces of information that would be helpful to guide you in that particular direction in the decision that you need to make. Keep in mind that once you sort of remove the metaphorical blindfold, you're going to see the situation for what it really is, and that's what is key here. And once you are able to do that, Pisces, you're going to be in a much better position to find yourself to make the decision that is in the best path forward for you. Um, you know, so the message here from the universe is research your options, seek outside opinions if you need more feedback, and just do a self-assessment and ask yourself what you might possibly be missing, and why you're not able to make the decision. Um, in some cases, Pisces, you may have intentionally put on the hold. You may be deliberately holding it yourself and just haven't recognized that. Um, and if you're trying to hide from a challenging situation, or an impending decision, uh, there's a possibility that you have to address. Are you trying to ignore it long enough so you don't have to worry about it? Um, in hopes that it just goes away. And in this case, the universe is going to say to you, unfortunately, Pisces, the issue unlikely is going to resolve itself. And you have to understand, and I'm sure you probably do, that the longer you delay, the longer you're going to prolong this present situation that you need to make a decision on. Um, in addition, the Two of Swords and your challenging energies, it comes to you as a reminder that there are many life decisions that are difficult ones, and um, rarely do they come with clear-cut answers. Nothing's perfect, and there's typically no uh, magic button in many cases. Use this Two of Swords as the energy to invite you to make choices with your best intentions. And once you do that, you're going to be fully aware of the possible consequences. And that's the way to deal with this, and so that you can move forward, whatever decision is that you need to make, and to understand that avoidance is only going to lead to greater conflict and stagnation, which is not what you want. So it's giving you the energy and the message for you, Pisces, to make that decision. And once you do, you're going to be fine, whatever the decision is. And finally, in our fifth card, we have the Eight of Wands here in the upright position. And this is for your, this is your outcome energies. Angel and spirit guides, please help us understand for Pisces why the Eight of Wands is in their outcome energies during this time frame, please. Okay. Well, Pisces, the major energy I'm picking up for the collective of Pisces is typically with the Eight of Wands card showing up in your outcomes. It represents that whatever struggles that you have been struggling with are coming to an end, and are they going to clear, and that's the outcome. It's a message that says once these clear, you have the freedom and space to move forward with your plans. Understand that uh, the eight is a magic number, and it's a very dynamic card, and it contains a high energy that's going to propel you, Pisces, forward to reach your goals at really a much faster pace than you ever imagined. And it's going to encourage you and make you aware to expect to be very busy, a productive busy. And it's going to be one of those good busy periods in which you're going to experience enthusiasm, and you're going to enjoy the progress that you're making. The Eight of Wands here is an energy for Pisces that encourages you to to go with the flow and to not resist it. Everything might come to you is going to be moving fairly fast, and what you want to do, Pisces, is make the most of this forward momentum, and this is going to help you manifest your goals and your dreams. And those laws of attraction of positive thoughts attract positivity. Allow this energy, Pisces, of this universe to flow through you and prepare you closer to your goals. If you are hesitant or you try to slow things down because you might feel you're not ready, or you're fearful of the unknown results, or think that this might be a waste of your opportunities or energies, that's going to deter you. Um, Again, focus on the positivity of this, even if you don't, even if it feels unknown, because this is really going to be a positive energy that's going to fuel positive change and produce significant results. And what I'm picking up, because it's an outcome, is that most Pisces are going to be doing this, or have been doing this, and so the outcome is going to come to a close here, and it's going to be positive for you. The Eight of Wands also invites, Pisces, for you to be laser focused, and particularly in your intentions and your actions. It's going to be a highly productive experience in time. It's going to allow you to accomplish a lot of things in a very short period of time. You're going to be encouraged to remove distractions and devote energy and time to yourself, because it's going to require, in many cases, total concentration, determination, and will, at least at a period that you're working on it. It doesn't mean 24 hours a day, but when you're working on your project, you want to put your energy into it, and that's what's going to give you the best outcome. With the Eight of Wands here in your energy and your outcomes, understand, Pisces, that you can look forward to a rapid completion of some sort of project that you've been working on, and you can expect, in some cases, to be occupied with something new and even more exciting. There's really a positive energy. There's no stopping Pisces, at this time. You're going to find yourself bursting with energy and ideas, and you're going to look forward to achieving one task at the next. And to help you understand this, the universe wants you to maximize this energy, and to make sure that all your activities that you're involved in are aligning yourself to your broader goals, and that you're investing in the right things at the right time and the right people. And it's important that you understand, Pisces, to make sure whatever previous task you're working on is complete before you take on the next one. It's not necessarily recommended that you multitask if you don't have to, because you want to complete them. See this energy, Pisces, as in your outcomes as strike while the iron is hot. This is an action-oriented energy, and it's going to encourage you, Pisces, to move forward quickly to pursue the best opportunities that are going to be available to you. This is not a time to wait around when the Eight of Wands is present in your reading. It's really about asking you to be determined where your energy should go, and then move with it. In some cases, for some Pisces, the Eight of Wands also is an energy that can represent air travel or short-term trip, or whether it's business or pleasure, or something that sort of you just go away for a few days in some place. That's possible, and that could affect some Pisces with that. So, Pisces, with that, this is really a very good reading for you, and a good thing for Pisces. You deserve it, and you're a great sign. That's what I say. So, again, if you'd like to support this channel, please click on like the video, click on subscribe to the channel. If any part of this reading resonated with you, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear it. And if it didn't, if none of the reading or parts of it didn't resonate, it's totally okay. It's a general reading. Let it go. And it's meant for somebody else. So with that, happy birthday again to Pisces. I wish you the wonderful birthday, and happy health to you. And we will see you in the second half of March. So have a good day. Take care.